Welcome to Business Training Media's channel. In today's video, we'll discuss the top 12 management tips for first-time managers. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for expert insights, professional development advice, and management tips. Let's get started. To manage others, you first need to be committed to improving and developing your leadership skills and characteristics. Managing others effectively requires you to identify what motivates different people and find ways to emphasize those motivating factors in different situations. It also involves mediating between team members and using problem-solving techniques to facilitate a productive environment. Whether you are in a leadership position for the first time or you're a seasoned manager, you can always try new techniques to hone your management style. Managing people effectively can help you hit company deadlines, build camaraderie, and identify opportunities for growth on your team. With that said, let's dive into our 12 essential management tips for first-time managers, providing you with actionable strategies and insights to navigate your new leadership role with confidence and success. Number 1. Effective workload management. Before you can manage the success of others, you first should take care of yourself. Make your schedule a priority and guard your time, setting aside a block each day dedicated to completing your own work without interruptions. Once you feel confident in your own work, you will be more attentive and focused on your team when they need you. Set priorities. Clear priorities will help you and your team see what you need to focus on first. Take time for planning tasks and projects is paramount both in personal and professional settings. No matter what you're planning, it gives you the ability to step back and focus on what's important. Estimate tasks and set achievable deadlines. Doing task estimation will help you and your team plan the project intelligently and set deadlines everyone can meet. After all, everyone has their own pace when working, and it's crucial to learn how long specific tasks will take them to complete. Number 2, get to know your team. To be an effective manager, you must understand the people you are managing. Depending on their personalities, people respond differently to various leadership styles. Some require hands-on management, while others excel when they are given freedom and flexibility. Getting to know your team involves learning what inspires them, the processes they use to complete their work, the environmental factors that hinder or support their work, and the level of knowledge and skills they bring to the workplace. Knowing how someone works best and assessing their competency in different areas can help you assign tasks effectively and address issues productively without decreasing morale. You can start to learn about your team by using active listening skills in conversation. Active listening is the practice of preparing to listen, observing what verbal and nonverbal messages are being sent, and then providing appropriate feedback. Listening to what your employees have to say will reassure them that their opinions and feedback matter to the business, which in turn will make them feel more appreciated. Number 3, delegate tasks. Learning how to trust others with key tasks allows you to focus on high-level management duties instead of micromanaging each responsibility on a project. Once you learn about each team member's strengths, weaknesses, experiences, and skills, you will be able to accurately delegate jobs to the people who are likely to do them well within the given time frame. Delegating tasks involves setting clear expectations with each person and ensuring that they feel confident in their ability to complete their portion of the project. When delegating tasks, play to your employees' strengths and goals. Every employee should have goals they're working towards, and within those goals are opportunities to delegate. For example, maybe you have a direct report who wants to gain management experience. Is there a new hire they could start training, or a project they can own the execution of? The type of work you delegate could factor into their professional development plan. By delegating responsibilities to others, you demonstrate trust in their abilities and help them feel invested in a project's outcome. Number 4, take control of communication. Instead of waiting for your team members to reach out to you with questions, updates, and concerns, take initiative when communicating with others. When you first step into your managerial role, whether it is official or unofficial, explain how team members should communicate with you and with one another. Identify the main channels for communication such as email or chat servers so that everyone understands what steps to take if they encounter an issue. Reach out to your team as a group and individually to check up on their progress and encourage open communication as a means to solve problems. Open meetings are one of the most commonly used methods of communication in the workplace. Meetings are an easy way to share news, hold open discussions, and give employees the opportunity to share their thoughts. They can also be a good way to boost staff morale by using them as a forum to celebrate successes and praise hard work. Encourage feedback from your team on an ongoing basis. Asking for feedback from employees is an easy way to gain some on-the-ground perspective. Let your employees know that their honesty is appreciated and will be used to make improvements and inform future decisions. Number 5. Identify clear workflows. Identify what role each team member plays in completing a project and map out the workflow processes you expect to use. Having a clear understanding of each individual role and how it impacts the overall project gives you a more informed perspective on what you can expect of each person. It also enables you to craft a reasonable and realistic timeline that employees can confidently follow and stick to. Managing employees without a clear understanding of the workflow can lead to confusion and delays, making it difficult to pinpoint and address the root cause of any issues that arise. Number 6, develop clear goals. Set clear and achievable goals, both as a team and individually, to provide direction for your management efforts and align everyone's objectives. This helps ensure that each team member understands their specific responsibilities while contributing to the overall success of the group. Discuss with your team the steps everyone needs to take to accomplish their goals, providing everyone with opportunities to ask questions and make suggestions about strategies for meeting or exceeding team goals. Consider using the SMART method when creating goals so that you have a clear way of identifying whether your team successfully accomplished their goals or not. SMART goals stand for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-based. Goals that fit into the SMART framework are easy to manage because they are created to suit each team member's unique position and provide metrics that keep everyone accountable. Number 7, demonstrate consistent leadership. Building trust with your team is an important part of being a good manager. One of the best ways to show that you are trustworthy and earn respect from others is to be consistent in your behavior. When you say that you are going to do something, make sure to follow through every time to build trust, demonstrate reliability, and set a strong example for your team. Although you should personalize your management techniques to each individual, you also need to hold everyone to the same standards of behavior to avoid showing favoritism. Consistent, reliable follow-through shows your team that they can trust you to be fair and equitable with everyone working on a project. Number 8, provide your team with positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcement is a highly effective management technique where you reward people who demonstrate excellence in the workplace. Be vocal when you notice someone producing quality work and encourage team members to celebrate one another's success. You can recognize excellent work by something as simple as verbal praise or through a structured reward system, depending on what motivates your team the best. Find something positive about everyone on your team to emphasize so that you can recognize top performers and encourage others as they grow their skills. Number 9, give honest feedback. Good managers are able to be tactful and direct with their team when giving both praise and constructive feedback. To get the most out of others, you must be honest about their strengths and weaknesses, identify when their work is not up to standard, and strategize on ways to improve. Your feedback should be honest without being discouraging, so that failures can be used as growth opportunities instead of demoralizing moments. Number 10, resolve workplace conflict. While your professional relationship with each individual on your team is an important part of management, you also need to be aware of how team members interact with one another. Interpersonal or professional conflicts between team members can slow down production and cause miscommunications across the entire team. If you notice workplace conflict, take steps to mediate and actively resolve the conflict before it becomes a pervasive issue that impacts workflow. Evaluate how things are going and decide preventative strategies for the future. Never assume that an issue is fully resolved. Maintaining effective communication should always be a priority in the business to ensure clarity and ongoing progress. Knowing this will help you ensure that the employees are working together to meet the organizational goals. Continue keeping an eye on the issue and assess if the solution is effective. If the issue resurfaces, take necessary action. Number 11, problem solving. Inevitably, you and your team, in the long run, are going to face problems and challenges. When there is understanding in the group, you will be able to analyze the issues and work towards practical solutions swiftly. And with effective management in place, your day-to-day processes will involve solving problems independently without any hiccups. Problem solving starts by building trust and setting realistic goals that your team can achieve. And when there is trust within the group, it provides an opportunity to coach them and prepares them to take the lead on future problems. Number 12, encourage all opinions and ideas, creating an open environment where every team member feels valued, heard, and empowered to contribute their unique perspectives and innovative solutions. The more people you have actively participating in discussions and attempting to make improvements to the organization, the better. Never chastise a team member for voicing an opinion respectfully, even if it goes against your original vision or isn't well thought out. Criticizing someone for expressing their opinion fosters resentment and discourages others from sharing their own fresh ideas and perspectives. Have an open-door culture. Make sure your employees and colleagues know that you will always find a minute for them in your day to listen to their ideas, thoughts, and challenges. Whether a first-time manager or a seasoned veteran, these 12 practical strategies for managing your people will help you build your management skills and develop your team. Successful managers manage people by guiding them to the right path and leading the team towards greater success. Want more management tips and best practices? Check out the links in our description below, where you'll find free online courses, articles, a free newsletter, and valuable resources to keep you informed and support your growth. If you found this video helpful, please like it, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your network. Thanks for watching and best of luck.